Attitude. It'll make you or break you. Now, as a powerlifter or a bodybuilder, you want to have an attitude of an open mind, humility. You want to be someone who's open to learning and doing research and not a know-it-all. Now, I've seen a lot of guys come and go. More go than stay in these sports. Very few of the guys that I started out with are lifting today, have that longevity. The reason is that they didn't think of their sport as going to be long-term. To me, it was going to be long-term. It was going to be a lifestyle to me. Once I achieved a national world champion status, why would I want to give it up? Never. I don't want to ever be a has-been. So the difference between being successful and not being successful, I've noticed the guys that are successful are the guys that come into the gym and they're serious. They don't fool around when they're in the gym. They're working their tails off. When they're not in the gym, they're doing their research. Okay? And not only are they doing their research, but they're eating properly when they're outside the gym. They're supplementing properly. So it's a combination of things that requires discipline. Now, you can be a loudmouth in the gym. You can be a big man in the gym. But I'm going to tell you, those guys don't last very long. Okay? Because they're not disciplined. And you go to a competition, they're not going to put up with that kind of stuff. So your attitude is everything. And you can be a big fish in a little pond like that, or you can be a big fish in a big pond. And I know nobody's ever said that before, but if you're going to be a champion and then later on a master, you've got to learn to respect yourself, to respect others, to not require respect from anybody. That's earned. So, you know, I'm not that arrogant that I would require that from somebody. And I think that we all need to do a little introspection along the way, from the very beginning until where we're at right now. Because when we go to these competitions, you know, they say the world is a stage, and some of these meets are held in malls, hotel ballrooms, state fairs, and people develop a perception of us based on how we act, and it's either going to be good or bad. And there are children present, and you know, children, their little minds are like sponges. They're going to look up to you, and they're going to look to you as a person that they will emulate. And so you're teaching them how to act. And you've got to remember that the F word is not a preposition. And, you know, like I said, it reflects upon us and the sport. And we want the sport to grow. And we want to see it on television. It used to be on ABC Wild World of Sports, but it's not anymore. Why is that? So we don't want this to go into a mode where it's a back alley sport with poor venues, gym venues. We want this to be a sport like any other sport that's on television, that has a large following, that has sponsors, where we can actually make money. You know, bodybuilding went through this. And I know powerlifting can become just as successful if people have the right attitudes.